This is a BunkerBoy production.
Pick the weeds, whip the edge, blow it out, fill it in, move on to the next. It's the BunkerBoy Show. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. Hello, people of the world, and welcome to the first episode of the BunkerBoys Podcast. I'm Brad Van Kirk.
And I'm AJ Hoopa.
And today we're bringing you the first episode here. We don't really know what this is going to be about, but the thing we're doing here is we're trying, which I think everybody should do. The reason we call this the BunkerBoys Podcast, I'm going to let my buddy AJ explain that part, but
well, essentially the BunkerBoys is a lifestyle. We back when we were young strapping lads, we used to work at a couple golf courses, and we would find ourselves just down in the weeds, I guess you could say. We were always just in bunkers, picking, trying to make sure just the little things really made the bigger picture look more beautiful in a sense. Because when you're out there on the course, sure, you obviously don't want to be in the bunkers, but it's better to be in the bunkers when they're looking nice. So we would attack each bunker, make sure they looked desirable, and move on to the next. That's just what we did. We'll get more into it, but that's just kind of a brief overview of how we named ourselves, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I like it, dude. I think the best part about working in the bunkers was just those conversations that we had in the bunkers, just dreading work, just getting beat by the sun, just knowing we hated every minute, but then every day going home, looking back and saying, shit, that was some good time. That was a good conversation.
Right. Those were the best times of our lives.
Yeah. You just go home to dryness, and you say, damn, I wish I was back in that bunker, man.
Right. I mean, we I don't know how to put it. We obviously look back at it now and miss what we did because we took what we had at that time for granted. We were just doing monotonous things, doing the same thing over and over, but being together was kind of like what made the job fun in a sense. We were able to dick around and do what we wanted to do. We could hop from bunker to bunker, knowing that whatever we were kind of doing and in that sense, we knew it would get done. We knew our boss was going to be very appreciative of our work. And looking back at it now, you go back to these courses that we worked on, and they're still high tier maintenance. Like they look great. The bunkers they're perfect, man. We really set the edge on those things, bro.
Dude, in the later episodes, I mean, we'll probably show a couple bunkers of what we're really proud of, but I mean,
we'll have to show some of those time lapses, man, because that shit was harsh.
I mean, we don't want to put our sole focus into just what we did in the bunker because that's over with, but
right.
I guess what we'll go into is the goals we're trying to get out of this podcast. We're just trying to have good conversation, and most of all, we're trying to get as many people involved as possible on this. Whether you're a fan, just a listener, a hater, it really don't matter because we love every individual and we want everyone involved. So
yeah, keep hating on us, bro. Keep hating. It motivates.
Just keep doing
it motivates.
You guys. Keep doing you guys, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, a couple of goals we have for this podcast is, you know, we want call-ins. We want people just to give us their opinion. You know, we're gonna try creating some segments to get as many people involved as possible. But I think the main thing that we want to represent for this podcast is we want to stand for positivity here. So
Trying to shine a light in the
Yeah.
darkness, baby.
yeah, no matter what, we're standing positive. So
Yes, sir.
I guess we'll start by just introducing maybe just a couple questions to describe us, what we like, what we're into. So I'll ask you a question, AJ.
Yeah, hit me. I'm ready.
Just growing up so far, you're 23 years young.
Yes, sir.
How would you say how would you say your journey is so far?
Well, going into this podcast, we had some mottos that we wanted, or I mean, there was a motto that I've been kind of living by recently, and it's as cliche and stupid as it sounds. I've just been living by hard work pays off, man. You don't want to wake up every day at fucking 5 o'clock, get up, go to your 9 to 5 or whatever you're working, and eventually it becomes so routine that you have to, that at the end of the day, what you're doing, you're working towards a bigger goal. So I'm just trying to get to where I'm trying to go, if that makes sense. I'm trying to get to the next level. So working hard and staying consistent, that's just what I've been living by.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that's good, man. I think that's good. I think it's good just that you know what you want and that you're going for it,
right.
I'm a guy where I never know what I want and I never know what I'm going for. I just know I'm going, because if I don't go, then I'm just thinking, and I don't like thinking too much because that's no fun.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in your head.
So I try to avoid thinking, but something positive. I think every week we'll just say something positive for the week. But something that I lived by this week that was positive was I think if everybody threw their problems in the same bag in the same court, and we all looked at all of our problems, and you think that you have it tough that day or whatnot, I think you would take your problems back and you would run with it. You'd be happy with what you got, because then you'd realize what other people got, and you'd say, shit, I don't want nothing to do with that.
Right. Yeah. I'm actually doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
So, I mean, just like Joe Rogan always says, the worst thing that's ever happened to you is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. So everybody has it different on different levels. But I think if you threw whatever the worst thing or whatever you're going through in, I think you'd be happy with what you got.
Right.
So just keep looking forward and just keep going and do what I do and just quit thinking.
Right. Just move, baby. Just keep going. Don't get stuck on the past. Just fucking move.
Yeah. So what are you a fan of, dude? What do you like doing?
What am I a fan of? What
are you passionate about?
Well, besides trying to become a licensed electrician because that's what I do. I'm apprentice right now. Besides trying to get to that goal, which is 2 years away from now, I love coming home. I love immediately coming home, going to get like an hour workout in, because I'm not trying to get strong. Like, I'm not trying to get super built, I'm trying to just stay healthy, stay in shape. I like eating well and taking my vitamins and doing all this extra stuff just to make sure, like, in my head that I'm healthy. I like what else do I like to do? I like talking to you. I like talking to my buddies, because obviously we're spaced apart a great distance. But
where are you at right now?
I live currently out on the East Coast in good old New Hampshire. But back when we were together in Michigan, it was obviously a lot easier. That was another thing that I wanted to touch on, is being so close all the time. Maybe we took advantage of being able to always just like hang out with each other. And like now that we're spread out, it sucks, like you can't go dap up your buddy.
Exactly, dude. And I mean, that's the best part about you. Like, I feel I always have my best conversations with you. Right. As just human to human. So, and since we can't do that every day, I still call you almost every other day, whether it's once a week or every other day.
Yeah, we're staying in contact.
Yeah, and I think doing this I think recording our conversation, once we get the flow of this, it'll be nice. And I think if we just don't talk until this podcast, we'll just be loaded up with
Oh,
just a bunch
we'll
of
just be
good,
spitting it out. Yeah,
and people, I think it'll be good,
right.
And as far
What?
as our bond of a relationship for friends, people in high school always thought we were gay, so
I
I'd
know.
say we're pretty
It's a
close,
deep, it's a deep bond. All
Yeah,
right. Just keep thinking we're gay.
yeah,
You do whatever you want.
yeah. It just popped a zit on my neck, bro.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you passionate about, buddy? Tell
Me,
me,
dude,
yeah, tell me what you've been up to.
bro. I'm passionate about always moving. I like just always moving. Um, I don't like thinking in the past. I don't like thinking in the future. I like trying to be as present as possible. Um, like you, I like working out. Work is all right. I'm actually in school to be a licensed electrician too, but right now I'd say I'm pretty passionate just about self-improvement, just improving myself, being better than what I was yesterday, and trying not to dig myself in a hole.
Right on.
That tends to happen a lot. So I think avoiding that is what I'm passionate about. And I think this
Yo,
podcast is going to be another thing I'm passionate about as I get older, since I'm getting older and my bones are hurting. So,
right. Yeah.
movement's getting limited.
Yeah. I mean, you have Dave's genes, so
Yeah.
it's coming, bro. That hair, that blonde hair you got. Start kissing that shit
Yeah,
goodbye.
it's about to be scalp, dude.
Yeah. Uh, well, that's
um,
good, dude. That's tight.
yeah. Um, yeah, dude, I think it's pretty tight. Well, also, I forgot to mention the date is what's the date today? We got December 5th. Yeah, December 5th, 2021. Today, we're from Michigan. So today was a good day because we'll have to
Oh
say
yeah, here we go.
the Lions won. The Lions
Here
got their
we
first W
go.
today.
Yeah, dude.
Me and my buddy, we're not the biggest sports fans, but we're definitely a fan of sports. So we're always in tune with at least football, MMA, and basketball for the most part. At least I
Right.
am. I don't want to
No,
speak for
yeah. I
him.
mean, I'm right there with you. I ain't watching soccer or tennis, so
Yeah.
so
So we might be bringing you football, MMA, and basketball updates. So if you're not into that, we'll zip by that real quick.
yeah, I may be wearing a Boston logo on my hat. That's only because I'm trying to conform over here, but I'm still deeply rooted in those fucking Detroit
Yeah.
Lions, and it hurts. It hurts being a fan, but it was nice to see him get that dub today.
Oh yeah, dude. Today
Yeah,
was a good.
I wanted to talk to you about that. You got tickets pretty late. You said you woke up this morning to see how you
Oh
were
yeah.
feeling, and you sent it, and then you sent me a picture, and you had pretty good seats.
Oh yeah,
You had
dude.
some decent seats there. So
Oh yeah. Well, I figured out that you go to Ford Field, you can just buy the worst ticket because as long right once you get past that main door, it's not like Little Caesars Arena at the basketball court where they're checking to make sure you're in the right section or seat. You just sit in the open seat until some person or some brother comes in. That's my seat. And then you
Well,
just say, "Oh, okay, man." And then you just go find the next best seat. You can
right.
literally sit anywhere.
And that's honestly the best part about being a Lions fan is there's a lot of open seats in that arena.
Oh
So
yeah, dude.
you got the pick of the litter. Go pick wherever you want to
Dude,
go.
and honestly, there was a lot of Vikings fans there.
Yeah, because they actually have a decent team, and they're like, "Yeah, it's not that far of a drive. Let's go see the Vikings whoop these Lions."
Dude,
So,
and they got some chicks, dude.
oh
I
yeah,
tell you, oh yeah, they definitely blew Detroit's chicks right out the water, dude. Oh
that's
my
good.
god, dude.
Hard to watch the game, huh?
I was about to throw the blue off and go find some purple, dude. I was about to look for some purple out there.
That's good.
Yeah, dude.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, I think what we'll talk about, we want to know your guys' opinion, even if anybody's listening. We want to know what you guys want us to do. I know we'll do anything from trying beer, trying liquor, trying anything. We'll try anything new. We want boys and girls to listen to this. So ladies, you just tell us what you want us to do.
Ladies,
DM us on Instagram at BunkerBoys Podcast, or just comment on the YouTube, just give us your ideas. But I think a couple things we could do, whether you want to throw in your number on a DM or a comment or an email, we'll get you in. We'll call you in. We'll do a little 10-minute sesh with you. Talk about your life. Whether you're feeling down, we'll try to boot you up, or just whatever, man.
We're just trying to have conversations, people. We just want to talk.
Exactly, dude. So I think that'll be good. We'll go over current events. This is definitely going to be no political podcast because we don't really know much about anything.
Yeah, I don't follow enough of that political bullshit. It's always fucking breaking people apart. So I try to stay away from that.
Yeah, we'll do reviews. I think we'll do a lot of reviews on this podcast. What else?
First review, Seagram's Jamaican Me Happy. Kind of slaps.
Yeah, dude. Well, you said you weren't gonna drink it. It's almost gone. So
I know it sucks.
Yeah. Well, Michelob Ultra always slaps.
2.6 carbs, baby. Let's get sponsored,
That's
baby.
Good for the liver. So we'll take that.
Yes, sir. Hey, I don't see any Christmas spirit in your room there. You not celebrating this year or what? You just ain't feeling festive. No Charlie Brown tree or what?
Nah, dude. No Christmas spirit in here. Santa's not coming to this house.
No.
He gave me a heads up. He said, yeah, we're actually skipping Sag Nasty over there. So
he's like, how old are you? 23? Yeah, bro, you're done. You're done. You've been off the list for a while now.
No, dude, me and my family are just doing that secret Santa. So I just got one person I have to buy $100 gift for. And then they just buy me $100 gift. And I just take it. I just take it, smile, hug, tell them I love them.
Yep.
And then we move on.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I think what I asked for was just a new camera for this podcast so I can look a little better.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera's gonna do it, buddy.
Yeah, I hope so, man.
No, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I think that's another segment we could do since I'm the single one here. I think ladies or gentlemen, you just set me up with a random chick. I'm in Saginaw, Michigan, so you just let me know. You set me up with a random chick, I'll go for it. You don't have to send me a picture. Just send me a location. If it's a dude, I'll take a date with a dude. I don't care.
Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, we're at that point. It's 2021. Fuck it.
Yeah. Dude, let's just go. Set me up with somebody. Send me out there with somebody.
He's down to have a good time, ladies and gentlemen. So just fucking hit the line. Hit it.
Exactly. So I think for today, we could do a couple current events if you want.
Yeah, let's send it. Let's see what's current.
I don't really know what we got for today, but we'll just go find a couple. So let's do.
How about that one? A blizzard warning in Hawaii?
Yeah, let's check this out.
What?
A blizzard warning in Hawaii, but no snow yet in Denver. In usual December weather. So does Hawaii never get snow?
I would think I've never heard of Hawaii being a cold area, so I wouldn't expect it to get snow. But
dude, remember that place in Hawaii we were supposed to go to called Volcano, Hawaii?
Yeah, Volcano.
Yeah, I still want to go there, man.
I know that's the last place I would want to go in Hawaii.
We'll just go. Imagine just being in a volcano, bro.
Yeah, warm.
That'd be
fucking
lit.
Molten lava. I'm good.
So right here it says, as of 3 p.m. Eastern, only 2 states in the U.S. have a winter weather product issued within the borders. One is Alaska, and the other is Hawaii. The current snowpack on Mauna Loa's summit can be seen with visible satellite, with more snow expected to fall this weekend.
Dude, that's whack, huh?
I guess, man. I mean, I don't really know anything about Hawaii, but you guys are getting snow. I like snow. I think snow makes men out of you.
I don't know, man. I think it's so fucked because usually whenever Michigan would get snow, about 4 hours later, New Hampshire would get snow. But you guys have had snow, and we've got maybe a half inch of snow on the ground right now. So I don't know what's going on. If Hawaii's getting all this snow and we ain't getting snow, then I don't know. Global warming's real, bro.
Yeah, dude. You see this right here? I guess this might be a reason.
Part of the reason for the weather weirdness has to do with La Nina. a Pacific Ocean climate pattern that happens every few years. La Nina usually makes winters in the northern U.S. and Canada colder and wetter while making it drier and warmer in the southern U.S. Huh. That's weird, man.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know, man. I hear a lot of people who go to Hawaii and they love going there.
I bet if Hawaii gets packed with snow, they aren't like none of their buildings and all that are prepared for that. They're gonna be fucked if they get a blizzard, bro.
Yeah.
I remember, I forget if it was last year or whatever, but Texas got a pretty big snowstorm and it just screwed everything
Oh
up.
yeah,
Like,
dude. I remember that.
yeah,
That
like
actually.
everyone was out of power. They just didn't expect it. So I assume if that were to happen in Hawaii, it's probably gonna be pretty bad, pretty horrific.
Oh yeah.
What did you click here? Black Wolf?
So I guess we'll do this next one. Right here it says 8 wolves were poisoned in Oregon, and police are asking for help finding who killed them. Well,
Oh
shit.
yeah, because that's gonna be easy to find.
Yeah. I mean, Oregon. I kind of want to go to Oregon. I heard Oregon's sweet.
yeah, we should. That's where remember Eric, my uncle Eric, when he lived in Panama City?
Yeah, wasn't he killing things on the beach?
Yeah, he was a trapper or something
That was a sweet job, dude.
Yeah.
He was getting
But
like
yeah,
alligators and stuff.
Yeah, now he's out in Oregon. Maybe it was him who did this. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe he's the reason behind all these dead wolves.
But right here it says officials in Oregon are asking for public assistance to locate the person or persons responsible for poisoning 8 wolves in the eastern part of Oregon earlier this year. But I guess the reason it's so significant is because Oregon only has about 170 wolves within its borders, and the loss of 8. Whoa, that's a big word. Let's learn this. Is so egregious.
Egregious, I think.
Egregious. Nice.
Wow. How did they? So they only have 170 and they killed off 8. That's
Yeah. Oh, 26K reward. Let's go fly out there,
yo,
bud.
bro. Let's go take it out to Oregon.
All right, let's open the investigation.
26K in rewards.
Yeah.
I could fucking help at least.
Dude, I wonder.
I'll take a percentage of that.
How would we start that investigation? I think we would have to fly out there. I think we would have to hit the watering holes, the bars, you know, and I think we would, especially the most popular ones. And I think we would just look for the most redneck killer type people.
Right.
And I think we would just start with like a couple questions.
No, the watering hole is a good start. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Huh.
I bet you a couple of people from Gaylord flew out there and did it.
Yeah, Gaylord's got some.
It's
just Michigan, man. Michigan's got
killing
some
critters,
some killers.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Michigan and killers,
yeah,
good transition.
Good transition.
Let's talk about this Oxford incident. So, on Tuesday, we lost 4 beautiful lives in Oxford, Michigan. We're not gonna say the kid's name who did it because fuck that kid.
Right. Don't give him any screen time.
I think the main thing here, I don't know. I think this is just talking about how they found the parents because they were hiding in the art museum in Detroit. But the main thing here, as I'll run you through what I know, and I don't want to just go off and say something that's not true. But
yeah, because I don't know too much about this. I mean, I've obviously heard about it. I've seen what.
Yeah, dude. So this kid, I guess his dad got him. He's 15 years old. His dad got him a pistol for Christmas, which is the first wrong thing. I guess this pistol held like a crazy amount of rounds. He had like
some extendo mag.
So he was shooting people, and I guess he had 18 bullets still left to shoot. So whatever he had, it was something hefty.
Right. Fucking drum mag on the old pistol.
Yeah. So I guess for couple months, this kid was just always sitting in the back of the classroom, just quiet and depressed. He says his reason's bullying, but we'll get to why that's not a reason and why you're just a bitch. So he had this pistol, and his thoughts was he kept seeing these thoughts that he was the destroyer of worlds and that he was going to bring justice to Oxford or whatnot. and he had this countdown on his Instagram live at a certain time where he was going to shoot up the school, blah, blah, blah. Monday this week, he had a meeting with the office, the principal, whoever he was talking to, and he kept saying the same thing. Something bad's going to happen. I'm going to do something. This is going to happen. And then they said, okay, this kid's
okay. Yeah.
acting up.
Just keep coming to school then. Yeah.
And so 2 or 3 teachers kept saying, hey, this guy's got some concerning behavior. We'd like to get this checked out. And so they sent him home that day. Or I guess the day ended. He went home. And I guess that day he was looking up ammo, where to buy ammo for that gun. Again, I don't know what gun it was, but he was looking up ammo. And then he went home that day, and in his journal that night, he was drawing pictures of him killing people and stuff like that. And his mom and dad had some awareness that he was feeling or thinking this way. And then his mom and dad dropped him off at school, went to work. And at about 9 o'clock a.m. that day, Tuesday, he had a meeting. The teacher sent him to the office, said, hey, this kid's really saying some weird stuff. We would like to send him to the office and get this talked about. So they called in the parents that day and they talked about it. And he had that Instagram live countdown. And on his bio, he said, the destroyer of worlds, see you tomorrow, Oxford. His parents came in and his parents said, they kept arguing, no, we would like him to stay in school, blah, blah, blah. And then he went back to class, and then he went to the bathroom. And at 10:30 that day, I heard some situation in the bathroom, which I don't know is true, and I'm not going to talk about that. He started shooting in the bathroom a couple bullets, and he walked out and just started shooting all over the place. And he deceased 3 people right there on the spot. One person was injured really bad, ended up dying later that day. He had a bunch of support at the hospital that day, and then he injured 7 or 8 others. And I mean, the main thing out of this is no one wants to drop their kid off at school just for them to get executed. I think for those parents who lost their childs that day, I mean, if you think about it like this, man, say that's your only child. That's everything you worked for. You had your ups and downs in life. Now you finally got this child that you love, you care for, you nurtured for what, 15, 18 years. You drop them off at school and they get executed. Now think about how much guilt and how ashamed that parents got to feel, even though they shouldn't feel that at all, just because some kid got bullied.
Now, did this kid that went and shot all these other kids, did he get arrested or did they shoot him? Like, the press conference, the sheriff in Oakland, he's doing a good job, but what they did is he was shooting, right? He had 18 bullets left. And I guess they were practicing for lockdowns of shooting, because you know how they do that at our school too. In case a shooter comes, what you do, where you hide. Right.
So it's Oakland. It's kind of near Detroit. So they kind of have cops near the school, security around the school. And the sheriff said, no matter what, if there's shots, you ignore the kids screaming, you ignore the kids panicking, because that's your natural instinct. You see a kid screaming, you want to get on your knee and say, yo, it's all right, calm down. They ignored that. You go right to the shots.
Yeah.
So there's a hall, I guess there's a corner hall. They turn the corner, they got their big shields and a big old gun. And right when the kid seen him, he put the gun on the floor and put his hands up like a little girl.
Yeah,
all right,
what a bitch.
All right, you're the destroyer of worlds, and then you give up.
Yeah, what a bitch,
bud.
dude.
Now let's talk about this bullying thing. I've been bullied too. They call me big head. They call me small. They call me short. They call me everything. Hey, as long as you don't harm nobody, that's nothing. I still love you. You call me whatever you want. I still love you, and I'm still here for you when you need it.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better to fucking tear someone else down,
right?
Whatever. You're not gonna affect me though, man. We know what's gonna happen. You're just gonna be a sad little fucking little kid, and like I said, if it makes you feel better, just keep doing it, bro. But you're not gonna affect me. Yeah. But obviously, this affected that kid. So he was, like you said, the destroyer of worlds. But he's been he can't even take some bullying. Whatever,
Yeah.
bro.
And I mean, the thing is that's no reason to do this. And
No, this is never. There's no reason to do this ever. This
yeah,
is
for those families who lost your life, I couldn't imagine what they're thinking. I know everybody's there for them, but that's not enough. What they're
No.
going through right now, they just lost everything they loved, and that shouldn't happen, man. That shouldn't happen. And the fact that days after 60 or 80 schools throughout Michigan and Nevada and all four different states got copycat threats saying they're going to bring a gun, and some kid actually did, and now he's facing 20 years in prison. Like, come on now. Everybody should be there for each other. And unless you harm that person, then turn your head and say, I'm not going to be there for that person. But bullying is not a reason to do anything.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth what he's looking like. It says each count is punishable up to 15 years in prison right here.
Yeah.
I bet he never looked, like you said earlier in this podcast, you said you don't like to look in the future and you don't like to look in the past, but
exactly.
This kid clearly wasn't looking in the future and didn't realize what was going to happen.
He's 15. What you don't even know. You don't even know. You haven't even hit puberty yet, bud.
Right. Your nuts are still fucking inside you.
Yeah. I mean, and I think it's just how the parents could have nurtured him wrong. They could have just put him on games, and the fact they bought him a gun for Christmas or whatnot. They're terrible people too.
Right.
And I think it's a message for all the parents. When your kid comes home, when I came home and I told my mom, hey, I mean, this kid just called me big head. This kid said I was stupid, said I was short. You know what she said? I would tell her, I'd say, I want to hit that kid. She said, oh, you hit him, you're going to get your ass beat, bud, by me. And I think it's a tough love thing these parents got to implement. Be there for him, but also let them know.
Don't baby him, that's for sure. You can't baby him.
Yeah, also let them know. My mom said, you probably deserved it. And I was like,
yeah.
Damn, Ma, I thought you was with me.
Damn, Ma, we a team.
And that stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. She said, just be the bigger person. It's about being the bigger person.
Even though you're the little person, Brad, you got to be the bigger person.
So every time someone made fun of me, I just smiled big and said, ha, that was good, dude.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, that was a good one, bud.
No, you would do that to me a lot because I would call you head a lot, and you just go, "Haha, good one."
Dude,
and it really shuts you down. So
I laugh at it, and you know that's the biggest thing I've learned from actually Joe Rogan is reacting on anger is the biggest weakness. Reacting on anger makes the other person your master. So just have pride in who you are and what you are, and just be happy you're alive. You're alive. You're here. This is a miracle. You're here.
Yeah,
you want to go and end other people's miracles.
Yeah, you're a piece of garbage.
No, say it.
Shit.
Yeah. So we'll be done with that. But to the 4 families that lost your life.
Oh yeah, let me
we'll pour a little drink out for you, and I wish there was something we could do, but I know there's nothing we could do. They're going to have that feeling for the rest of their life, and they shouldn't.
And what's messed up too is that kid just took all those lives, and they probably won't even have a court date set for him for another, whatever, 1.5 years from now. So these parents and all the people that had to deal with this are just going to have to wait to see what happens to this kid,
Yeah. And I guess they're all locked up in the same jail, just isolated. But they said the parents are getting charged too now for doing everything they did, because when that kid was looking up ammo, the mom texted him and said, LOL, just try not to get caught. And so
that's a good.
They read that, and they said they have evidence, but they have to hand it over to the prosecutor. They got clear evidence of parents being being supportive in the wrong way,
Yeah.
So that'll come out. But I mean, the parents went and hid in an art studio in Detroit. So the fact that they ran and hid, that's not a good look either. So the whole family,
that makes
pieces
that's
of garbage.
Just suspect.
Your pieces of garbage, and we don't want that in our state ever again. That's not what Michigan already sucks. And you want to come shit on it like that?
Yeah, why you bring us down even more?
I mean, we're all depressed over here, and you want to come just shit on us.
Yeah,
God damn.
fuck you.
That sucks, dude.
Let's fucking turn this around. I'm depressed
Yeah,
now.
so that's a sad one. But since we're on the sad subject, we also want to say rest in peace, young Dolph. You know, I we won't spend too
Memphis.
much on it, but I listened to him in college. He was a good hype up music, man. I listened to him in the gym, and remember just in school we would go to the oil rigs listening to Young Dolph, in the Jeep. That was the life, and just to lose him,
Dude,
that's just
he just
sad.
made you feel like you was part of the gang, bro. Like you was
Oh,
with
you
him.
made me just feel a part of something, man.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it. And
Yeah,
that's
dude.
sad. So rest in
I
peace to a
know.
real one, Young Dolph.
Sucks too. You always go to look at all their music after they die. You're like, damn, like he was one of them.
All right, we'll do a couple more current events here. We'll see what this one is. If you want to read this.
Nevada court sides with gun makers in Las Vegas shooting lawsuit. Is this about the Nevada Supreme Court ruled gun manufacturers cannot be held responsible for the deaths in the 2017 mass shooting on the Las Vegas Strip. I assume this is the Mandalay Bay one.
Yeah, so right here it says.
Yeah, Mandalay. Yeah, the 32nd floor room on the Mandalay Bay. The parents of a woman who was among the 60 people killed in the shooting at packed music
Why is
festival.
everything about a shooting?
Right? It's not the cool thing to do. Like there needs to be a new,
dude, when we were in school,
not a new way to kill people, but like it's just getting old, Like
when we were in school, the last thing I was worried about was hearing gunshots around me and having to run and scream for my life.
Oh, I couldn't imagine what I would do in that scenario. Like,
like we might have walked out, we might have seen Brendan Kroll body slamming some kid and punching him in the face, but I mean that was awesome.
yeah,
no
that
one
was
dying.
cool. That was cool.
No life was
and that
getting
kid that he did it to deserved it. So
yeah.
that's what happens. If you're getting bullied, man, sometimes, I mean, as bad as it sounds, you got to take it into your own hands. You got to you got to put some fear into that kid that's trying to make you feel like shit.
Yeah, shout out Brendan Kroll, dude. I love you, man. I haven't talked to you in a minute, but I love you, dude.
Crowley-Oli.
Let's see. We'll do one more and then we'll get talking about something else.
Yeah, let's do one more and then maybe put in a couple bets and we'll wrap this first one up.
Oh yeah, well we'll take our time. We'll see what
Pearl
we're going
Harbor
with.
families are alarmed about petroleum found in their tap water. Ah, geez.
Oh, okay.
More tap water issues, baby.
So right here it says this photo shows a tunnel inside the Red Hill underground fuel storage facility in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii in 2018. The state of Hawaii says a laboratory has detected petroleum product in a water sample from an elementary school near Pearl Harbor. The news comes from amid heightened concerns that fuel from the massive Navy storage facility may contaminate how do you say
Oahu.
that? Oh, that's how you say Oahu?
Oahu.
4 letters is Oahu?
Oahu.
I feel like that should be more letters.
Oahu.
Oahu's water supply. All right. Well, what's petroleum?
Petroleum is it's a sort of fuel, I guess. I mean, it says right there it's an underground fuel storage facility, so I assume petroleum is some sort of fuel.
Well, let's learn.
Yeah, let's figure it out. Let's find out what petroleum is.
What is petroleum?
I know what petroleum jelly is.
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah.
All right. So petroleum is a liquid mixture of hydrocarbons that is present in certain rock strata and can be extracted and refined to produce fuels, including gas. Okay, so
oh
oil.
yeah, duh.
Oil.
I knew that shit,
yeah,
bro.
Gas and oil. That's like the BP thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so funny because whenever someone at my work's like, yo, I gotta go fill up with some petroleum. So yeah, it's just gas. Gotta go put some petrol.
Yeah.
Huh. So these people are These people are drinking gas in their water. That's awesome.
Dude, they're probably strong as hell.
Yeah, dude. The fucking brain cells, though. Done.
They don't need them as long as you're strong.
Done.
You know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's why Lenny was just so strong.
Oh, because he was sipping on some petrol.
Yeah. You're like, I love you. Okay, so this crisis comes after the Navy on November 22nd said a water and fuel mixture had leaked into a fire suppression system drain line in a tunnel at a massive fuel storage facility 3 miles inland of Pearl Harbor. The Navy said it removed about 14,000 gallons of the mixture and said the liquid hadn't leaked into the environment.
Oh, yeah.
How hasn't it leaked into the environment?
Yeah, here we go. Someone fucked up and they're like, yo, I promise it didn't leak. None of it got into the environment.
Did they ever clean up that BP stuff?
I think for the most part, they've cleaned a decent amount of it up, but it definitely killed a lot of marine wildlife.
Yeah.
And there's really no coming back from that.
Dang. Well, that sucks, man. Pearl Harbor.
I guess I'd rather have what did Flint have in the water? Rust or
that's I think they had lead or
lead. Something. I guess I'd rather have lead than straight up petroleum, but
yeah,
either way.
That's why Flint's just trapping, dude. Flint.
Yeah.
Man, Flint is just one of them cities you just avoid at all costs. There's just nothing there.
Yeah, you don't need to go to Flint.
You want to see.
You don't got to go there.
Yeah. Well, here's what we can do. I think we'll just start planning for the next week. So our goal today is we got about 40 some followers on Instagram. We just created our YouTube channel, so we want to make a goal of subscribers and likes and all that to get our YouTube boosted up. Let's see. Let's come up with some goals, dude. We'll start with Instagram.
Yeah, for the Instagram, I think if we can get, you said we're sitting at 40 something.
Yeah, Instagram, we're sitting at about 40. We're sitting at 42.
I think if we can get to, I want to say a number, but I don't want it to be so little, you know?
Yeah, and if you go on our Instagram, you can check out what we've done in the past, such as work.
Obviously, a big goal would be to get to 100 followers, but I think little increments, if we get to 60 or 55-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this work. Look at this quality work. This is incredible. This is what I'm talking about. We'd be dogging it, picking these weeds.
Oh yeah, dude. This is fun.
Sun scorching.
Remember that guy we had working with us named Andrew?
Andrew, man.
Yeah,
I'll never forget.
That one picture down there, you just standing looking in the distance. That's what that reminds me of.
I'm telling you, you go out to play on these courses, man, and there's just nothing better than seeing nice bunkers. It's like, wow, like this establishment cares.
Yeah.
Like you want to land, if you're going to land in a bunker, you'd rather land in one that looks nice than one that looks like it's been overgrown for the last 3 years. So
and for anybody who's played the Loon, Lakes, or Ridge in Gaylord, Michigan, tell us what your thoughts were of those bunkers from like 2017 to 2019.
I know.
Tell us if they're looking like trash now, because we don't play it much.
We'll make some calls. We'll make some calls and we'll get those boys back on that grind.
If you guys want a job doing this, we know a guy.
We know the guy.
Yeah.
We could definitely get you guys a job.
Yeah. So if any of you mothers, lovely mothers and fathers, need your boy to learn
out of the house,
learn some work, really get him going, we have a job for him.
Very hands-on. If you like to work with your hands and be outdoors and
It
Yeah.
probably pays $1 under minimum wage, but the morals that they get from it will be way worth the pay.
Click on that photo that's third row first. It shows like you bent over. Go back.
This one?
Shows like
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane. It's insane.
And that cat bunkers make us feel better than any girl ever will. And that's the truth.
And that's fact, Jack.
And that's what this podcast is going to feel like too, I feel.
Yeah.
So we'll do this. We'll say if we can get this page to 75 followers, we will pick a random follower and we will throw a $10 Apple gift
make
card.
it. We'll do it 25. We'll do 25.
25.
Yeah,
Well, that's a little too much.
No,
man.
we'll split it between us. Come on, bro. 12 and 12.
20.
20 is fine. Yeah.
All right. You're getting 20, guys.
We'll get you a nice gift card to go get yourself some petroleum or something.
Yeah. So let's get 20 followers or 75 followers, and we'll throw you a $20 Apple's gift card to some random, and we'll DM you and send it and whatnot. But DM us on this page and just tell us some ideas, some beers you'd want us to try.
Yeah, just give us suggestions. Let us know what we should talk about.
Yeah. And if we shoot up to 100 followers for some odd reason, we'll do
me and Brad will do a 2-round boxing sparring match next time we see each other.
Yeah, I'll fly out for New Year's, but it has to be before New Year's if we get that.
Right.
We'll do a 2-minute duke 'em. And also what we want to do is we want to do an art contest. So right now we're working with this BunkerBoy Podcast picture. We threw this together this week, but
if you guys want to throw something together.
Yeah, we want to do an art contest. So if you guys can throw some crazy image of us, let's say we get 5 submissions, we'll pick the best one and also send you a $25 Apple gift card along. Or if it's worth it, you know what, we'll do 40 or 50 since it's art and hard work. Just tell us how many hours of work you did into it, but don't lie, and we'll make it worth it.
Yeah, I mean, we need some graphics here. We need something.
Yeah. And I think next week what we'll do, we can do let's try Howlerhead whiskey. We'll try that out. Okay, we'll do a taste test for that. And then
I like that.
If we can also get cacti seltzer, since none of us
you've tried Howlerhead though, haven't you?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Perfect. I don't even know if I can get Howlerhead out here.
You can, dude. Dana flew it out to the East Coast, so he's all over it. I know he's in Maine, so
perfect.
We'll try this cacti stuff. We don't represent what he does at concerts, but we'll try it. If you can get your hands on that, we'll try that too. But if not, we'll do one or the other.
No, dude, I'm down. We need to do something. I think I'm gonna send you out a hot chip, and we're gonna eat a hot chip one of these days, and we should.
What's that called?
It's called like the Pocky, Paqui.
Yeah, get us some of that. Send me one or something. Send me one for my birthday.
Yeah, I will.
Also in the DMs, what we'll do, send us a random song lyric, and so we can guess it.
It's got to be something that you would think that we would know, though.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be.
Got to be a classic, like The Bright Side, something like that.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll shout you out too. So we want to do shout outs. If you're going through a rough time, send us your email or digits through the DM, and we'll get you in here. We'll do a call in. We'll schedule it, and we'll talk positive stuff. But just let us know what you guys think, and let us know what you guys want to see. You want to do a couple sports picks before we get out of here, though?
Yeah, let's figure something out.
Yeah.
Let's.
I wanted to tell you, Javonte Davis is fighting tonight. My new favorite boxer, dude.
Tank.
Because if you guys check out the Nelk podcast and you listen to his podcast, I'm a pretty big MMA fan, not really a boxing fan. I just like the pure competition of it. I think just that's really a winner. Whoever wins that is a true winner. unlike a team sport game, but I do love team sport games too, especially when it comes to betting. But dude, he was saying something like, "Would you fight Conor McGregor?" And they were like, he was like in the cage, because you know how no boxer says, I'll never go in the cage. Like,
Right.
that's
No
his
one
box.
ever. It's
Yeah.
always going into the boxing.
Javonte said, "I'll go in the cage," and then they were like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Would you beat McGregor?" He's like, "Oh yeah." And they're like, "What if you get taken down?" He said, "I'm from the hood, bro." He said, "We start swinging, we do 1-2 swings, and then we grab you, we pick you up, and we slam you on the floor." He said,
I
"That's
don't
what
know.
happens in the hood." And
I don't know.
I was like, all right, this guy's got my support. So I'm gonna watch him tonight, actually, and I'm rooting for him.
Do you know, is he fighting any other big name guy or?
Let me check it out. He is fighting Isaac Cruz, which I guess he is pretty good. But if you look at the odds, we'll see what the public thinks is going to happen. So they got Javonte at a plus or a negative 1450. So you'd have to bet $1,450 to get 100. And Isaac Cruz at plus 770. So I
Or
wouldn't touch
Cruz,
that.
man.
I'd say Javonte Davis by points or decision, but he's kind of a knockout artist from what I've seen.
Yeah, that KO odd is pretty large.
Let me show
Oh
the
yeah.
fans though that you
Let's
beat
get
me in
into it.
fantasy.
Let's get into it here.
Also,
Oh, we're close, bro.
no, we're not. You have another guy to play, and it's your
Oh yeah.
guy. But I need you guys to help me with my team here. So Kittle Corn's been on a losing streak. He's probably the worst in the league, and I'm getting beat by him.
Yo.
I know I should add Kyler Murray in, but he's been hurt, so I didn't trust him.
And Kyler goes off for 30.
Yep. So this is our league, and this is me getting beat. But I'll switch Derek Carr in.
Hey, just so you ain't really lying to everybody, go click that league tab real quick. Now go to standings. 4 and 8.
Right, so,
I'm tied with somebody, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
the worst.
Ethan and Steve.
I ain't the worst. We're good.
After today, you guys are just one win away from tying me, actually. So, but I think the playoffs are coming up soon. So next week is really where it counts. And
yeah, I think if I beat you and then I win the next one, I might actually make playoffs. So
yeah, but here's what we'll do for the Hollerhead next week. This will determine how many shots we got to take. We'll do some picks for next week, starting Thursday. Actually, we'll pick Monday to Sunday, okay?
let's yeah, I'm gonna write. Are we doing NFL?
Yeah. So
Let's do like 4 picks. We don't need to do all of them.
Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna shoot this Sundays at like probably the same time, about Sunday 8 o'clock. So the Sunday night game and the Monday night game we won't get in here. So we'll do all the games up until then. So we'll start with Thursday. Who do you got? Steelers, Vikings.
Shit. I gotta go with the Vikings.
The Vikings?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna be the green check.
Okay.
I will go with
You can do a different colored check.
yeah. So, dude, Vikings just got beat by the Lions.
Yeah, I know, but
So
it's
you
a
made your
third. I
pick?
look at it like it's a Thursday night game.
Yeah.
You got to come out, you know.
Okay, I'm going with Steelers because why not? Vikings just got beat by Lions, and
I know.
I watched them. So
and
I hate the
they
Vikings,
do
man.
have a lot of players that are injured right now, so that might be a shitty pick on my part. But
Yep, exactly. And then we got the Raiders and the Chiefs. So did the Raiders just beat the Washington football team? What happened there? You know? Let me check.
were they playing today? Is that
they just finished? I'll check real quick here.
I know that
the Raiders lost 17-15, and
wow.
I put $100 on their negative 1.5 right here. So I lost that. But So you tell me, what do you got?
Raiders over Chiefs. I'm gonna go Chiefs on that one.
Yep, and I will actually follow and do Chiefs as well. Saints and Jets.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go with the Jets on this one.
Really?
Yeah, because their team's really not terrible, and the Saints don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, and
I
Saints
mean,
just lost.
and the Saints
by
don't
someone
have like a
significant, so.
guaranteed baller at quarterback. They have Taysom Hill, but
Yeah, I'm going Saints. I'll tell the fans too that you probably got more knowledge on NFL. I just started watching this year because I just started gambling lots of money. And I can show you guys.
gambling,
Let's see. real
winning
quick.
every now and then. But
Let's take a look at how much I've lost. I want you guys to help me fix this. So it looks like I am down
Jesus
1,500.
Christ.
I bet 5,500 and I'm down 1,500. So send in
Hey,
your picks.
I mean,
Send in your picks this week. I want just only hot picks, best bets. So
we want the money picks, baby.
yeah.
Let's do two more.
Dude, let's finish out all the way up.
Oh yeah, I
until
guess there's I
one,
didn't
we'll
even,
just finish the 1 o'clock games.
yeah. So Jacksonville versus the Titans.
Yeah.
I don't know if is Derrick Henry out for the season? Do we know?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I'll still go with the Titans over the Jags because Jags blow.
Okay. Yeah, Jags, dude, the Rams just whooped them today.
Mm-hmm.
And the Rams are terrible. And everybody thinks they're good. So I'm going Titans as well. So that was easy. We'll go to the Ravens and Browns.
See, now this is a toss-up because I've started Lamar Jackson the past, 10 weeks, and he's been averaging like 18 points for me. So I don't know if I want to go Ravens. Yeah, I'll go Ravens over Browns.
Ravens over Browns. Okay.
And you know how bad I am at doing picks. So typically, if
Yeah.
you choose the other team, you're looking pretty good.
So I know a lot of people think the Browns are probably going to lose on this one. I ride for the Browns for some reason. I'm not picky. I'm not like a Lions or Browns fan. I like them both. I root for both of them. I have family in the Browns, so I'm going to go Browns just because I like them. And I think their first couple of weeks they're on fire. And then they got a couple people hurt. And they just had their bye week, didn't they? So I think they're going to come out fired
That's
up.
true. They had extra practice. They're ready to whoop some ass.
Yeah, so I'll go Browns on that one. And then you want to call it the next one and say your pick?
So we got the Atlanta Falcons over at the Carolina Panthers. It's at the Panthers. I will go with the Panthers. Hopefully
Okay.
Cam Newton can do something.
I have another thing we have to mention too after this. I am definitely going the Panthers as well because I will never bet on the Falcons. I think the Falcons are just absolute garbage. So that was easy. Cowboys and Washington football team. We'll do two more here.
Well, now that I know that the Washington football team just beat the Raiders,
yeah.
they're not to be messed with. So
I always, dude, ever since I think they started out the season, like they were the first opening game, and I liked them ever since then. People,
yeah, I'll go with
too.
I'll do the unlikely pick, and I'll take the Washington football team on this one.
Okay, I know what I just said, but I bet on the Cowboys this week, and I think the week before they had a terrible week, but I'm always rooting Cowboys. I think they're hungry. So
yeah, you got Elliott on your team too.
yeah, but he's hurt or something. He's kind of garbage too. He's off and on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like him.
Last time he played me, he went off for like 28 points. So
I know, dude.
whenever you play me, you guys just go crazy.
I know, except for this week, I messed up. I should have just put Murray.
I got to
and
make a
not take
playoff
him.
race, bro. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Then we got the old Seahawks at the Texans, and the Texans are also garbage. So I'm
Yep.
gonna go with Seahawks.
Okay, that's easy. I'm following you as well. I think Texans just got shut out by 30 points today. And I know this game's at 4:00, but it's the Lions. Let's just do it real quick.
Oh yeah, we got to do the old Lions.
We'll probably be watching this game as we shoot this, or just
I think, dude, as crazy as I sound, I think the Lions are winning the rest of the games they got. We got something. We're rolling now, baby.
Okay, I like it. I was just at the Lions game today for the Vikings, but
Yeah, dude, you're the lucky charm, bro. Maybe you need to go to every other game.
That was my first football game ever, bro.
Dude.
And I liked it. I love the environment. Dude, you know how we were sitting at the UFC and we were just partying with the dudes next to us? Same thing. I was partying with this guy and he was like, pound it, brother. I was like, let's go. He's like, it's because we're here. I was like, it's because we're here. And
dude, maybe it is, dude.
We were just drinking Blue Moons, just smiling.
I mean, you said you woke up this morning and you just out of the blue were you're like, yeah, I think I am gonna go.
I woke up at 9 and I looked at the tickets. I was like, $40 each. I was like, I'm gonna take my pops to the game because I want to take my pops to a game. I think every son should take their pops to a game at least once. And I said, I'm gonna do it. So went there, we showed out, we won, and I think the energy in the room was different because I think they were doing it for Oxford. They did a lot of good stuff for Oxford, and I think they were just fighting for them. So they're away, they're fighting, they're going to Denver.
I know, and that's why
I think that they're fine with one win, and we're going Broncos. So I'll go Broncos on that one. But now here's the real thing: we're gonna do a wager on this one, bud. This weekend we have Dustin Poirier
fighting. The man
fighting for the show. Show him my birthday present.
I'll show him the love. Hang on, where's it at?
Want to do a taste test?
You already know who we going with, baby.
Okay, pull out the knockout version and give us a taste test.
Dude, god damn it. Hang on.
I want to see what you think of that knockout version.
You've obviously tried this knockout version, right?
I like it. I put it on my hamburger helper. I put it on anything pasta related. Sometimes I throw it on pizza even, dude.
I threw the old Louisiana style on my eggs this morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Eggs. Always. You throw the Louisiana style on eggs. It's got that flavor to it, don't it?
It's got like it's not, because Tabasco has its own kind of like, I don't know if it's peppery, but it's definitely a good hot sauce. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's like a Frank's Red Hot, but it's got flavor to it. It's more thick, Frank's is kind of thin, and you can kind of put it on everything. It's like your standard hot sauce. That Louisiana style, like Dustin put a little cumin in there or something.
All right, let's get a first taste.
Do a one-drop taste test of that knockout and just give us a 1 through 10. Do a 1 through 10 on hot scale and do a 1 through 10 on just overall.
Give me that went all over my laptop.
Okay.
All right. I got a nice slimy line.
On that finger.
Now I got to clean it off my keyboard. Woo! Definitely shocks the system, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's good. It's made with ghost pepper too. I'm glad I didn't read that before. It's got a great taste. I'd say the hot, out of 10. I don't know. I can deal with hot stuff pretty well.
Yeah,
so maybe 6.5, 6.57.
Okay.
I could put that on any food and I'd be very content.
Yeah. That's good, bro.
Fuck.
That's cool. I'm happy you like it. So let's do just 2 picks. We're gonna do Sean O'Malley because we love him, or I love him. And then we'll do a wager on Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira. So Sean O'Malley, Julian Paiva. Who do you
I've
got?
never really, for some reason, I haven't liked that Paiva guy. I just don't like
Yeah.
his look. I don't know. I wouldn't root for him if he was fighting some Jamo, like I'd take
Yeah.
the other guy.
Well, he fought Sean O'Malley's teammate Kyler Phillips, and I think Kyler won, but that's why I don't really cheer for him.
Yeah, I got to go with O'Malley for sure.
Yeah, I'll go with O'Malley too, and I think it's going to be his first real test besides Cheeto Vera. I think Cheeto Vera is probably his toughest test, but I think there's going to be a good test for him. And then right here, let's do actually, I don't know if we're going to be wagering because I think we're both going for Dustin. So
how about we do
we'll do method of victory.
All right.
So how do you think Dustin wins? What round or by points? What do you think?
I think Dustin is going to strangle him in the fourth round.
The submission 4th round.
I think he's going to get his back and somehow strangle him. Because did you see? We didn't even talk about this. Clay Guida, he submitted that jujitsu master.
Yep.
Dude, if that 40-year-old can still do the damn thing, then I guarantee Poirier can do it. And I'm just trying to go for a weird method here, something that you wouldn't normally see, because obviously he's got hands, so he could definitely knock him out. But
so let's see here.
Because wouldn't you think Charles is going into this fight knowing that Dustin's got hands?
Yeah.
Like to kind of stay more reserved on this. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got hands, but
you're thinking KO like 3rd round.
I'm also telling you. Okay, so you think it's going to be Dustin submission round 4? That's plus 5,000. So you're shooting, but I've heard some predictions like that. I'm gonna go Dustin Poirier TKO KO in the 3rd round, just because Charles Oliveira is the best jiu-jitsu guy out there, bro. I mean,
no, I know.
If you watch him when he fought Tony, he had him in an armbar, snapped his arm. Tony just didn't tap.
Tony's like, screw it, take my arm.
If you watch some of his younger times, he just submits everybody. But Charles breaks, especially when it comes to punches. So
just jabs.
And Dustin's a dog. He says he wants both people bleeding. He wants both people tired, and he wants to see who really wants it. So I think I want to say round 4 or 5 KO TKO, but I'm going to go round 3 because I think Dustin just preparing for Conor those 2 times, he improved himself just cardio wise, physical wise, just because that was a large amount of money. And I think he's going to top off his career with just getting this one done in the 3rd round. I think he's going to have him down on the ground, do a couple hammer fists to the side of the temple, and Charles is going to go.
He's going to be done.
He's going to go, yeah, I'm going to go to sleep, bud.
Yeah, that's, I mean.
And then I think Dustin's going to pour a little knockout sauce on his tongue, wake him back up, and knock him out again. So I'll go Dustin TKO round 3, KO TKO round 3.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's going to be a great fight.
All right, guys.
It's Dustin's time, baby.
All right, we'll get out of this bet. We'll try to shorten up that bet because we want the ladies involved, and I know they don't like that stuff. So
yeah.
Anyways,
ladies,
guys,
if you want us to do like perfume fragrance reviews or something, we could do something. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are into. So
exactly, bro. So, anyways, send us everything. Get us those followers. We'll do a couple YouTube goals next week, but we'll focus on the Instagram for now. Thanks for listening. Just give us your feedback. Let us know. Send your song lyrics. Send us ideas. Send us your artwork. And yeah, we'll try getting this in flow. We're gonna try doing this every Sunday. And I think that's it for episode 1.
Yeah, these episodes will get better and better. We'll get the grease put on the old gears and we'll be flowing.
Yeah, baby. All right. Well, we'll end this by saying I love you all and I love you, dude. And I hope you have a good week.
Love you, buddy. I hope I hope you knock this week out, bro.
Yeah, let's go, dude. Hey, let's go. We're in round 5 and we're ready for round 10. So let's go.
uh.
All right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.